everybody. Welcome to Zoe's Treasures. We are doing the wrap up of the new Seller Surge raid train. So we're just waiting for that raid to come over and we'll wrap it up. But I have thoroughly enjoyed watching all of our sellers tonight. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm going to do a show too. So we're going to, as soon as that raid comes over, hello in the nest. I'm going to do a quick wrap up, just kind of go over what happened during the raid train. And then we're going to sell some stuff. So I have some stuff in the bin. I pretty much preloaded everything. So take a look. And there are items. Hello, I love discounts. There are items in the bin, items in the auction tab. Coupon code for tonight. If you guys have, let's see, what numbers did we do? What do our show notes say? Numbers 2 and 6 in that order. If you have any rewards cards, numbers 2 and 6, these ones, put those codes together, you get $5 free. That will cover your shipping. And there's our raid right now.
Welcome in, Raiders! Grab your hats and step into Zoe's Treasures, where the relics aren't cursed. They are for sale.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out on this raid train tonight. I so appreciate it. Thank you so much. I want to really quick just say thank you to all of our sellers. Some of these sellers are more experienced than others, but they're all really still brand new sellers, usually under their 1,000 sales. So thank you guys for hanging out, showing the love, supporting them, putting hearts in the chats, buying stuff from them, talking, giving them encouragement. All of that stuff means the world to new people just starting out. Those of us who have been around a while, it's easy to forget those feelings of how it felt those first couple of shows. So thank you so much for doing that, for being here for them. Really quick, I just kind of want to go over who was in the show tonight. You may have found your new favorite seller. There were some great people in the show tonight. Hello, hello. First off, we had BBA, which is Basement Brats Art _BBA. Such a bubbly personality. I loved watching you. I really did. I'm like, she is so happy. You made me smile. Keep it up. You did a wonderful job, and you're very talented. Next, we had Boho Vintage MKE. Oh my gosh, the glass you had, amazing. You guys, if you want some good gallery wall pieces, some good glass, this is a good vintage, new vintage person to follow. Absolute stunning items. So just hats off to you. Great job. And then we had Jilly Bear's Thrifted Finds. Miss Julie, you are just the sweetest. You are so calm, so cool, so collected, and you have an eye for vignettes. I was like going through and I'm like, I can't decide which one I want. I love them all. I could not buy them all, but you have a great eye. You guys, if you like vignettes, it was such a warm, just really, one of those shows where you go into it and you feel like you're sitting on your best friend's couch. That's how that one felt. You did a great job. We couldn't tell you were nervous. You were great. Then we went into Heather Lip 09. My goodness gracious, your energy. I want your energy. How do you have this much energy at like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night? I loved it. It was contagious. It was infectious. Your energy was infectious. And like you can just feel it through the screen. I absolutely loved it. That's it. My notes here, really big writing. I put love your energy. And not 3 minutes into your show, my husband's like, did you see her energy? And I'm like, dude, I already wrote it down. Like, and I was so happy, so proud. You tried max shipping for the first time tonight. And that's what this raid train is about, is trying new things, right? And of course, the items you sell, beautiful vintage, wonderful. Thank you so much. Then we went over into Bama Thrifting Sisters. This is 3 sisters that all work together. All kinds of cool stuff. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Great vintage. And you know what I was super impressed with? You adapted on the fly. Like, in no problem at all. You were like, somebody asked you for the bread box and you adapted on the fly. You ran something for $1 and you could tell you were really nervous, like, oh my God, I'm going to run this huge, gorgeous item for $1. And it worked out great. And I'm so, so happy for you. Then Kerr Smith wrapped our show up. Such a variety of of items. There was a little bit of everything. Oh yes, Southern Charm. That bread box was, I saw you bidding and I'm like, oh, I want it too, but I don't have a place for it. So I'm like, I'm going to back off because I don't really have a spot for it, but I loved it.
That was a great item too.
Yes. And then Kerr Smith 68 wrapped us up. So Kerr Smith Carey sells in the other category, and there was a little bit of everything. There was stuff for the grandkids. There was toys. There was houseware like lights. So if you want to go see a seller, just has a little bit of everything. She had it. It was a great ending show. So thank you guys so much. First of all, for the sellers who were on the train, and for those of you who hung out and supported everybody, I greatly appreciate it. We are doing this train one more time in the month of March. I have, as of before, a few hours ago, I had a couple of openings. I know I've got some emails of people who are interested. So send me a message if you are interested, and I'll send you the sign up. However, once March fills up, April is going to be a completely different story. April's going to be a new seller surge, but I am redesigning it. We are going to do something new and different. Don't quite know what that is yet. I have some ideas floating around in my head. I just need to kind of figure out what I think is the best idea. So just kind of heads up, March is going to be the same. April's going to be all new. And with that, we're going to go through and we're going to go ahead and run some stuff. Mostly everything I have is $1. I did pull a few items from the bin. They are a little bit higher priced, but I did mark them down significantly from when I had them in the bin. If we do March, can you also do April? Nope, we just do it one time. So we do limit it to once. Very special occasions I've had Basement Brats Arts. This was their second time, but only because the first one, I was so sick that I felt I didn't do anybody justice. So I was like, yeah, please come back, because I didn't do my job as the conductor. So no, New Seller Surge is one time, but I do other trains too. So come knock it out of the park on New Seller Surge, and you're always on my list, and I can reach out to you when I do other trains throughout the year.
Southern Charm, you can mod all day long.
Southern Charm, I have some ideas. So yes, maybe I know you're being you're like teasing me with it, but I may be calling you. You just wait. Same with you. I love discounts. All right, so let's sell some stuff. Do I have morning? I'm not sure what you're asking. Am I on in the mornings? I do. Or do I have morning raid trains? I do sometimes train. So I actually have What's in Your Mug. I'm conducting What's in Your Mug raid train this Saturday morning. And this is a unique one. This is, everybody is bringing at least 3 mugs, 20-minute spots. It's just a Saturday morning train. And every seller has to have 3 mugs with something in it. So it's a surprise. Whatever they can fit in that mug to sell, or use that mug in a way to sell with something. And you don't know what you're going to get. And they're all going to be different. I told them to be creative. It's cross-category. We have somebody who specializes in plants. We have some vintage people. We have a handmade people. So is it 15 or 20? It may be 15. It may be 15. I'm thinking 20 from tonight. So Southern Charm is reminding me, what's the time? I think it's 15 minutes, not 20. Anyways, Saturday morning, it's called What's in Your Mug. So you could see my thumbnails already there. And you could also search for that to see everybody else on that train. I am going to be talking about each and every seller on my Friday morning show. We're going to be going through the whole list in detail. So that's a fun one. And then occasionally I'll do other ones. This is just kind of off the fly. I'm like, oh, let's do this raid train. Sounds cool. The New Seller Surge, though, is always on the last Tuesday of the month in the evening. That's kind of every month I do that one. Or sorry, Wednesday. On Tuesday is the Big Kahunas that I do a CG Boomerang Echo. So those are my raid trains. With that, let's sell some stuff. Let's see what we have going on here. Shipping is $4.50. So max shipping's $4.50. Almost everything is going to run for $1. And let me get over here to our auction tab. And we're going to just start running down the list. Let's start with this Tonala piece. All right. We have a Tonala, as my husband likes to say, because he tells me I don't pronounce it right, cup. This is a really pretty one. It has like the butterfly or the moth on there. Very traditional patterns, Mexican pottery. Oh, goodness. It says Tonala on the bottom. They are lead-free, fully glazed, so you can use it like in your bathroom. You can put water in there. We're going to go ahead and run that at $1. I like to do 10 seconds. 3-second restart, and that is up and running. So you guys, if you were on the train, did you find a new seller that you liked tonight? I hope you did. Thank you so much for looking at that one. I know there was a couple of shows. I'm like, oh, I got to come back and watch a few of these shows, right? All right, let's see what's next here. I'm used to doing random. I'm not used to going down the list of everything I have so much here. Yeah, me too. I was bookmarking some stuff for sure. All right. This is a really cool magazine. This is a vintage magazine, and it has some of the coolest pictures in there. If you like to pull things out and like frame pictures. So this is a vintage France illustration magazine. I'm trying to find a date for you. 1950s. So it says 1950 on the spine. The spine's a little kind of, old looking. However, they have some really great pictures in here. So if you like to pull up, which way are we going with this, my love? There we go. We like to pull pictures out and frame them. There's some really cool pictures throughout this magazine. So that's a good one to kind of pull apart. I know that's sacrilegious to pull something apart, but that's what I would do with it. And that is up and running right now. And it's huge. It's like an 11 by 17 or something. Thanks so much for your bids. And Bama Thrifting Sisters, that is heading to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Y'all, I should turn this on so I can see when we have first purchases. Let me do that. I'll have to turn. There we go. Now I'm going to be able to see. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to run one of my items that are pulled from the bin. We're going to drop the price down just a little bit here from what I have it listed at. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous bride's bowl. I love the shape of this one. This is stunning. It is that Tiffany blue color, and you have the hand-painted gold accents. And look at how that bends in. That is just the neatest little like bend in the glass there. And I'm going to show you something else if I can make it work here. So in addition to it just being gorgeous, look at that. Can you see that green on there? Look, if I hit it just right from the top, you can see that green glow going on. So we have some nice green. There is some glow with this one. It's such a beautiful piece. We're going to go ahead and run it. Let's show it from the top because it's so pretty. All right, I'm going to drop this down to $18. We're going to run it for 10 seconds. You can see that green coming through. That is going right now. Oh, there you go. Now you can see. Look at that green. Now it's really, really glowing up. Thanks so much for looking at that one. All right, what do we have next? Let's do a little ephemera bundle here. Turn my light back on. Here we go. So you're going to get all of these pictures. So can you show us from the top, my love? We have a bunch of small little black and white like photo pictures here. I don't know how many there are. There's probably about 15, maybe 20 of them, but you're going to get the whole bundle. They look like they're taken from somewhere in Europe. Great little ephemera pack. Oh, 13. There we go. Set of 13 of them. I don't even have to count them. And they are running right now. You're going to get all 13. Thank you for your bids. Southern Charm, those are heading to you. Thank you, thank you. You guys, so you may have noticed that I am starting to do more pre-listing. So this is something I used to do it a long time ago. I'm going back to pre-listing, kind of playing around with it a bit, doing my own little testing and experimentation. So I have a primitive show on Saturday. Primitives are one of my favorite shows to do because people seem to love them so much. And I have everything pre-listed. I have 70 items, about 70 in there pre-listed. If you love primitives, I know Southern Charm, she likes primitives. You can go take a look at what's to come. Put your pre-bids in. I know I've seen some pre-bids. Some people have been in there looking already, so that's exciting. But up next, look at this little butterfly. I think this is like a soapstone box. And this one is really, really a nice one. So you have your little butterfly on there. The inside needs a little scrubbing. I got to get this right. This is going to bother me. There we go. But it's such a pretty design. And let me show you the outside. So we got a tad bit of staining on the inside. But look at how beautiful all of that veining is all around, like it's a marbled look. Now, I don't really say this is a call out, but somebody did write to Mama from somebody else down here on the bottom from 1983. But that is on the bottom, and you do not see it when the lid is on. So we're going to go ahead and run that. And that's going right now. You have a pink one on your nightstand? How cool. Yeah, I think these are really pretty. I love how it has like a marbly look to it. Southern Charm, that is going to you. Thank you so much. Every piece, it does have a history. I I love the history of pieces. I wish I had more time to like research more than what I do. And now you have a blue one. You do. All right, let's do a little creamer. Creamers are like the thing. They are so popular. There are so many things you can do with a creamer. So we have a little ceramic piece here, and I just like it's just kind of fancy, you know? It just looks like long and fancy, not like your normal creamer. There are no markings on the bottom. It is surprisingly, about 6 inches long. And that is running right now. Thank you so much for your bids. And Laura, that is going to you. Congratulations. That's a great one.
Thank you.
This is another piece, you guys. If you like to tear things up, use it for junk journals or frame things. So this is a calendar. I am not even going to try to pronounce that name. Buckheim. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. But if you like horses and you like art, this one is stunning. Look at this. So this is an old calendar from 1969. But these pages almost look like watercolorings. And every single month is just gorgeous artwork here. So you would be able to take this apart. You can frame it. They're all different. Just a beautiful, beautiful art. We're going to run that for $1. And that's going now. And it is like longer. So I don't even know the measurement on that. I can tell you. It is about 16 inches by about 6.5 inches. Ranchan Finds, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's do another butterfly. Like me some butterflies here. I don't know exactly how vintage this is, but I just, I'm going to buy it. It was cute. I'm going to buy it. It is a little butterfly trinket dish. Here's your lid. There are no chips or cracks. I'm not even feeling many flea bites. No, it's in really great shape. So you've got your lid, and then, of course, you've got your trinket dish. It is a clear glass butterfly. And it's about the size of a hand, I would say, 4 inches at its widest point. Perfect for a bathroom or a little girl's room. It will look so cute. Thanks for the bid. And Grammy, that is heading to you. Thank you so much. All right, you guys, how about some playing cards? I know everybody loves playing cards. These ones, I have them listed as jumbo playing cards. Why did I say they were jumbo playing cards? Oh, I know why. Because the numbers are like extra big. These right here, these are for when you get to be my age, and you don't have to go like this to see the card. You could actually hold them normal. So some jumbo, a whole deck of jumbo playing cards. Jumbo meaning the numbers are bigger. Yeah, I know. I can actually see those without like stretching my arm farther than it's like made to go. So those are up and running. There we go. Jumbo playing cards. Look at that. You can actually see the numbers. And Bama Thrifting Sisters, thank you so much. We have, now, okay, the next item is a repo, but it's a really cool repo. It is a reproduction of the Ladies' Home Journal Christmas magazine from 1890. All right, so reproduction, 1890 reproduction. Let's look at it from the top. It is the Christmas one, so there's some great pictures in here. Just this one alone, this picture, how pretty would that be to frame, put it up around Christmas time? And then you have, just some really neat artwork in here, and probably some interesting reading too if you actually wanted to read it. We're going to go ahead and give that a go. And this is a really big size. Another one that's probably a good 16 inches long. Yeah, 16 by about 11. And Laura, thank you so much. That is heading to you. This next item is not at all anywhere near vintage. I had it in my Monday, Wednesday chat and sell shows, but I have had this displayed, and I'm like, I can either put it on Whatnot for somebody for $1, or I can give it to Goodwill. So we have 2 of your favorite hobby store signs. You're going to get both of them. They did hang in my house for a while, but now they're for you if you want them. You're going to get both signs for $1. And those are up and running right now. They do have the hangers on the back to hang them up. Those are the words of your people. I like that. The woven basket. Thank you so much. That's going to you. You're making me laugh. All right. How about some Noritake? If you've been hanging out in my shows, you know I'm getting rid of my collection. Paring down, I'm replacing my china with pottery. Decided I like pottery more than I like china. So I have some relish dishes here. We're going to do one at a time. These are the pink azalea Noritake relish dishes. So they're a little bit smaller than your asparagus size dish. So this one, it says 8.5 inches. Did I measure that right? Or is that guide measurements? No, it's 8.5 inches. There you go. All right, we're going to go ahead and run this one. No chips or cracks. Pink azalea Noritake relish dish. I see Southern Charm laughing. I thought that went under the radar, but you know, you caught it. Grammy, that is going to you. Thank you so much. We're going to run, you know what? Let's do this. Let's run the next two together. You need 2 relish dishes. We're going to run both of these 2 together. I have 2 left. I'm impatient, people. I just don't run things one at a time. I throw a bunch of stuff together. So we're going to run both of them. And then I'm going to have to delete the listing so that we don't oversell it. All right. 2 relish dishes going now. Noritake. Hand painted. It is the pink azalea. Great grab. Ranchan finds that is going to you. I've got to delete this listing so that the last one doesn't
Thank you.
Doesn't get pre-bid on it. All right. I have one more Noritake piece. This is the pink azalea gravy boat with the, thank you very much, with the underplate. So this is the pink azalea with the attached underplate. These are just the most gorgeous. Like, I have looked at this, like I've had this china displayed in my house for quite a while now. I have so many pieces of it. And they are really beautiful to look at. They really are. They're all hand painted. They're from around I want to say around the 40s. So you have the gravy boat here with the attached underplate. And that is running right now. We're going to turn it like this so you can see how beautiful that hand painting is. And Southern Charm, that is going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. What do we have? How about a hair receiver? Porcelain hair receiver. These things fascinate me and creep me out all at the same time, because the thought of like saving your hair, like when you brush it, you save it. Like I brush my hair and I shed like crazy. Yeah, they creep you out too. And I shed like crazy. And after I look at my brush and I'm like in the garbage while I'm trying not to gag on it. So the thought of saving it kind of grosses me out, but they're always so beautiful that they also fascinate me. So we have a hair receiver here, 2 pieces. Honey, would you take the bubble down so I can show this item nice and clear? Thank you. Hair receiver, 2 pieces. It's in great shape. I like this one because it's a little bit fatter at the top. No markings on the bottom. It is porcelain, and that's going to go right now. Up and running. Paper clips. I like that idea. That would not make like me have the ick. Putting paper clips would be a wonderful idea. And the woven basket. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's do this glass pitcher here. You guys, clear glass is the most versatile thing in the world. You can use it for every holiday, every season. You could put red in it, put green in it, put pink in it, any season. So that is why I love clear glass. So we have this great clear glass pitcher here. There is a Ponto mark down here. And I just really think the way that it pulls up is so beautiful. 7.5 inches tall. And if you don't want to put stuff in it, you can always use it for actual like liquids. Like you can use it as part of your serving set.
Sangria.
He says that every time. Ranchan finds, thank you so much. Which is, you know what, I find this hilarious. My husband will bust out with like sangria or margaritas or beer. This man doesn't even drink. He doesn't drink at all, but yet he always busts out with all the alcohol stuff for every picture I show. All right, what are we doing next?
I used to be a good bartender. Not true.
Let's do this basket. We have one of these adorable little butt baskets. I do not know who makes it. I do not know how old it is, but I do think it's absolutely stinking adorable. Look at this guy. How cute is that? Now it sits just a tad bit wonky. You got to get it just right. Like you might have to lean it up against something. It's a little roly-poly there, but it is cute. And it's going for right now $1 up and running. We'll spin her around like Vanna White style here. So a little, oh, there it goes. Now it's sitting good. Oh, Monster Mama, thank you so much. That is heading to you.
Thank you.
All right. How about this little booklet? Where did I put it? First of all, right here. I had another one of these. Southern Charm, you actually picked up the other one. I know, what a cute little book, right? You actually picked up the tan one of these. I have this little like soft cover book here. It is green, and you know what it says? What great women have said about men. What kind of reading is this? This would be awesome. If I can actually see these, I need this in jumbo print. But it is a whole book about what great women have said about men. This is probably all the wisdom in the world wrapped up in this tiny little book right here. It must be blank. I know that's what I kind of expected. Or just kind of says the same thing over, but it probably holds all the secrets in the world. There it goes. Running for $1. Did it come in today? Awesome. Southern Charm, now you have 2. That is heading to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How about a Talavera mug? If you've heard the story that I made my husband get rid of like a ton of the mugs that we had in our house, because I don't know about you, but mugs, they seem to multiply. What happens? Seriously, you do your laundry, right? Just hang with me. This makes sense in a minute. You do your laundry and the socks go missing. And then all of a sudden they're reincarnated as a mug in my cupboard. Somehow. I have so many freaking mugs that I made my husband, like I took them all, they filled up my whole kitchen counter. And I'm like, pick out 3. Pick 3 mugs. That's all you need, right? He picked 13 mugs. So I've been like pulling them sneakily so we can sell them. So we have this one. This is Talavera. We actually bought this one in Mexico. It is true, isn't it? I have no idea.
Sneaky. Oh, so she thinks.
Told me no more buying mugs. I know, right? But okay, but except for this one, you guys can make exceptions today. This is from Mexico. We actually bought this in Mexico. So it is a traditional Mexican Talavera. It is lead-free. It's marked there on the bottom. Let me show you the inside. Nice and clean. We had so many mugs, we never used them. So this guy's going to run right now. Up and going. Very traditional design.
Now that's a nice cup of coffee right there.
It is a nice mug. It's a great mug. The woven basket. Thank you so much. Well, they are in the dark all day. Yes.
Thank you.
All right, let's do a little creamer pitcher. I never know what to call these things because I'm going to call it a creamer, but it looks like a pitcher, right? This is that in between. That was supposed to be red chat. It's out in the open now. They all know. Everybody knows. Hence the mug show. Correct. However, listen to this, okay? So I'm getting rid of all these mugs, right? And then I want to do what's in your mug show. So what do? I went and bought more mugs to put in the what's in your mug show. Doesn't make any sense, but that sums up the whole life of a reseller right there.
Smart idea.
Totally. Yes, totally went and bought more mugs. But they're really cute. Like I couldn't pass them up. Hopefully they'll sell on Saturday. It happens, yes. All right, so we have this creamer here. This is a ceramic piece, and I want to say it's like a hobbyist piece. It feels very light. For ceramic, it is a very light feel to it. There's no chips or cracks. It's in great shape. And are you going to show it on the side, my love? There we go, up and running. It has like almost a speckly like glaze to it. Ranchan Finds, thank you so much. We have another ephemera piece
On
here.
its way to you.
We're running through stuff quick. I wasn't going to be on super long tonight. We're just going to kind of go through everything. So this is another ephemera piece. This is an actual, the Saturday Evening Post magazine. Let's see if I can get you a date on this one. Fall of 1971. This is actually older than I am. That's pretty darn old. So you have fall, and to show how old it is, look what they're advertising on the back. Look at that. You don't even see this anymore. Like if this was an advertisement, half of the page would be like all of the health warnings on it, right? Let's go from the top. Let's see. There's some good pictures, some good art in here also. So I just kind of opened that up to a random one. All kinds of different art, but it is a Saturday Evening Post, 1971. And that's going right now. I know there's book people out there that'd be like, don't rip the pages out. And that would be like the first thing I would do. Not trying to be mean about it, but Southern Charm, thank you so much. I just think that the pictures are cooler than some of the other stuff. We have a little vintage ashtray. Even if you're not a smoker, these are the most adorable things to put like your earrings in, especially like little stud earrings. This one is made in Japan. Let's look at it from the top. It has little flowers on it. It is perfect for like little stud earrings in the bathroom. Put little like soap salts or something in there. And that's running right now. Made in Japan. Bama Thrifting Sisters, thank you so much. Let's
Thank
do
you.
a Fitz and Floyd. Fancy Fitz and Floyd. We have the strawberry pieces here, our strawberry decor. This is a normal dinner size plate, 9-inch diameter. I did have it in there. I was about to measure it. 9-inch diameter. There is your FF for Fitz and Floyd on the back. It is in wonderful shape. We're going to run that. Thank you for the pre-bids on that one. And that's going right now. There we go. And Grammy, that is going to you. Thank you so much. I don't know why it didn't flash for me. I'm like waiting for the flash and it never came up. All right, let's do an amber bowl piece here. So this is a Fenton. This is a substantial Fenton piece here. This is the 100th anniversary Fenton Daisy and Button bowl. Of course, it is your amber glass. Absolutely gorgeous console bowl. We have an original, let's see, original Fenton sticker there and an original Fenton price tag on the bottom. This is in mint condition. The optics on it are just absolutely stunning. We're going to run this guy. We're going to drop him down to 20. And it is running right now. It is gorgeous. It is absolutely stunning. And it says, the Fenton sticker there says 100th anniversary on it. A really beautiful piece. Thank you so much for your bid. Bama Thrifting Sisters, what a great grab. You are going to love this. It is absolutely gorgeous.
On its way to you.
All right, for a while, people were collecting these. And I don't know if they're still collecting them or not, but we're going to give it a go for $1, and we're going to see. This is one of those pincushion holders. So it looks like a tomato pincushion holder. It looks like it's missing one of its little green threads on there. But I know for a while, like I was seeing these all over Pinterest, and they were doing all kinds of cool stuff with them. Even has some old pins in there. I wasn't going to take the time to pull them all out. That is going up and running right now. I saw some neat ones where they're filling up like apothecary jars with them or putting them under cloches. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Points for creativity. Ranchan Finds, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's see here. What do we have next? Oh, wow, we've gone through just about everything. Why does it say 8 and I'm missing stuff? All right, let's run this shoe. This is just a really cool glass piece, y'all. This is just a unique, really cool glass piece. There was a time in my life where I worked outside the home 9 to 5. I worked 9 to 5, but I worked from home. There was a time when I had to go to an office every day and wear heels. and I actually had a whole spare bedroom with shelves on the walls to house all my shoes, this would have been the type of decor I would have had at that. But does it fit? No, it does not fit. It is like the elusive Cinderella shoe here. It is absolutely beautiful though. Let's look at it from the side so you can see how pretty. Look at all the pieces in the glass there. It is just really a gorgeous piece. And of course the glass is that cobalt blue. We're going to go ahead and run that. $10. Up and going. Yeah, me too. Thank you for looking at that one. What else do we have? I think we've gone through almost everything we've had here. Let's see. What am I missing? Oh, we have a little toothpick holder. That is adorable. Look at this sweet girl. Look at her. She is such a sweet little girl here. With a basket, and it has some vintage toothpicks. I don't know. They were wrapped up. They came with it, so I left them in there. But you know what I really like? She has this big old long braid down her back. I love little details like that. Let's look at it up close. My love. Thank you so much. Cameraman, do your job right now. Switch that camera. All right. Remember when they used to make cinnamon? Oh, yes, I do remember those. I loved those things. All right, there's the front of her, and there's that adorable little braid down her back. We're going to go and run it. So much so that one of my favorite candies that I eat with my son are the hot tamales because they remind me of the cinnamon, like the flavor on the toothpicks. She's running now. You can use it for toothpicks, for Q-tips too. Ranch and Finds, thank you so much. How about another piece of ephemera here? This one I just found, it was really fun because of the pictures. This is 1938. This is somebody's yearbook, or 36, sorry. 1936. This is somebody's yearbook. We're going to show you from the top there. It has the County Reflector, 1936. And it is, what is it, 100? I can't read upside down. High school. And look at it. It's almost like they actually typed it out on a typewriter. Look at the font on there. It's definitely not computer generated. No AI going on in here. All the signatures. I just love it. This is like history at its finest right here. We're going to go ahead and run this. And that's going right now. Someday people are going to see stuff like this and they're going to be like, they're not going to be able to be like, they don't know how to recognize it without the AI in it.
Kids already are. They're pulling the time machines and finding floppy disks.
Floppy disk. Southern Charm, thank you so much. That is heading to you.
Thank you.
All right, this next piece is adorable. Look at this. So this is a wooden frame with a porcelain center here. And of course, you've got that little pink flower. The back of it's a little beat up, but the back goes on your wall. You've got the little place to hold your nail in there to hang it up on the wall. Perfect gallery wall piece. It is about a 5 1/4 inch diameter. Get it right. There we go. If it's not perfectly centered, my cameraman's like, I'll move it. All right, there it is, up and running right now.
Come on, rookie.
Ranch and Finds, thank you very much. Let's do another little piece that would look great on a gallery wall. This is another little wooden piece here, and it's just a sweet piece. What am I trying to do? There we go. It is a sweet little piece. I love the design on there. It reminds me of one of those, what is it, the Mandela, like the designs are on the coloring books and stuff that are so pretty. That's what this reminds me of. Mandala. There you go. Am I not saying it correctly? There is a little bit of like sticker gook on the back, but that is it. We'll take a look at it from the top. 5 1/2 inches in diameter wood. And that is running right now.
Welcome in, everybody.
Welcome in, welcome in. We are actually just about to wrap up. We only had a few items to close out the show. Laura, thank you so much. That is heading to you. We only had a few things to close out our New Seller Surge show. I don't want to be on much longer. I've already taken a little bit more time than they have, but I was doing a lot of talking. I have one more piece we ran at the beginning, one more dollar item. Let's go ahead and run it again in case you missed it. It is this Tanala cup, and then we're going to go find somebody to raid. I am never on the slate, so I have no idea who's on at this time of night, but we have a Tanala cup here, fully glazed on the inside, really beautiful moth or butterfly. It is Mexican pottery. These are perfect for like bathrooms to hold like your toothbrushes or anything like that. And that is up and running. Mexican Tanala pottery. That is my favorite part. I really like that part. The woven basket. Thank you so much. That is heading to you. All right. And with that, you guys, we are going to wrap up. I know it was a quick show. Do you need the stage? Perfect for plants.
So, excuse me.
Get in the bubble. Get in the bubble.
For those of you who just joined us, about the mug, what's in your mug? So,
What's in your mug is on Saturday. Forgot to do local pickup. There you go.
That's what you're looking for. What's in your mug?
What's in your mug? That is coming up on Saturday. It's a raid train Saturday morning. Go up to like when you open up Whatnot, put it in your search bar. What's in your mug? You'll see all the sellers. Friday morning at my show, I am going to be talking about each of those sellers in a lot more detail than I am tonight. Tonight was about our new seller surge and our new sellers. So to wrap this up, thank you guys. Thank you, our new sellers, for participating in the raid train. Thank you all for hanging out. Yes, not enough coffee is in my mug. Thank you for hanging out, you guys, tonight, for supporting us, for supporting the train, and just being here. So let's go see who's on, and hopefully we'll see you all on Friday.
Thanks for joining us.
Let's go
Have
see
a
Scuba
wonderful
Studio.
rest of your day.
He's doing some jewelry.